This morning on today's 101, everything you need to know about buying foreclosed homes at auction. Foreclosure filings in February were up 60% from a year ago, and that translates into more than 223,000 homes going into foreclosure in just 1 month. While this is bad news for the homeowners, it could be a great opportunity for would-be buyers looking for a good deal. Real estate agent Barbara Corcoran is a Today contributor. Good morning to you, Barbara.
Good morning, Mary.
Given this economic climate, is it a good opportunity for those to go to auction and look for one of these homes?
If you really are careful in what you're buying, there are the winners and there are the losers. If you get yourself a winner, you're going to get anywhere between 20 and 50% off the price. If you get yourself a loser, you're going to just get a small discount. You're going to wind up with a house that you never should have gotten in the first place.
Okay, there are certain tips that you offer, things that people should know when they start to do this. First off, if you're looking in an area with a lot of foreclosure signs, that's a red flag. Why?
You know, foreclosures, you should think of them like the measles. Once one house has it, you're going to see a lot more in the neighborhood. If you go up and down the streets and see more than one foreclosure sign per 3 blocks, that neighborhood is going to take a long time coming back.
So stay away from that one.
Absolutely.
Is it important to inspect the house before you put on any bids?
Yes, and most auctions allow you to inspect it a week before, a day before, and when they don't, they'll sometimes allow you to do it after the fact. But if you don't inspect the house, you're really not seeing what you're buying. If you can't get into the house, which is the case sometimes, you can bring a contractor and a broker with you and inspect it sort of from the outside and through the windows. And if you bear in mind that half the value of the house is the land and the structure, which you can judge from the outside, you should be getting at least a 50% discount. If you're looking in the windows, it looks like a dump.
And you say when you go to an auction, you should be prepared in terms of what you wear and what you bring. Why is that important?
Because I've watched these auctions, and part of it is performance. So if you dress up, in fact, if you dress up like a millionaire, and then you go to the front of the room and stand as close to the auctioneer as you can, the minute you raise your paddle, people will either assume you're the bank or someone too rich to compete with, and so that it cools down that auction. I've seen it go happen that way again and again.
But you also should determine your maximum bid before you go there.
Yes, and this is why. Auctions are designed to appeal to the emotions in each of us. They want you to get really excited because the next guy wants the same house that you want. So if you don't go in there with a preconceived bottom line as to what you're going to pay for that house, you're going to find yourself bidding yourself up beyond before.
And what if you walk into a bidding war?
If you walk into a bidding war, you should take a breath while the bidding is in a heated bid and slow down and not raise your paddle until it starts slowing down. The next thing is, or the most important thing is, you should always bid on the houses at the front or the top of the list.
Why?
Because people lay back in the auction. They want to see what houses are going to sell for. So if you bid on the earlier houses, they always sell for less.
A lot of strategy there, Barbara Corcoran.
A lot of good deals there, and you're crazy not to go out there and get one.
All right, thanks very much, as
My
always.
pleasure.